Hi guys, I am doing Veda Day 5, and I actually decided to bring in Mr. Shane.
Hey guys.
Because he gets asked about all the time at my work and just in my friends in general. They always want to know how he's feeling, in particular to the pregnancy. So I'm just going to fire off some questions that I get for him all the time, and you guys can kind of see how he's feeling about baby and everything. So, first of all, why don't you tell people what you do? And
my name's Shane, and I'm oppressed.
Whatever. That's such a whatever. He's not oppressed.
No, I don't know.
Because people ask me all the time what you do for a living, so you might as well tell them.
My name's Shane. I do like audio, video stuff, technology-related things, entertainment, and I travel a lot and install like sports bars and businesses, stores. If you ever walk into a store and you hear music, a good chance I was there to put it in. So
he is like super nerd.
Professional nerd. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so questions in regards to the pregnancy. Obviously, this is our first, and it was not planned, so that makes it a little bit more interesting. What was your first reaction when I called you to tell you that we were expecting? Like, I called him at work. I just got done taking a test.
I was actually in the middle of a meeting in a conference room. So everybody I work with, we were all in this tiny little room, sitting around a table, looking each other in the face, having a meeting. And my phone rang like 3 times. We usually don't call each other a whole lot during the workday, so I knew it was serious. So then when I actually went in the other room and answered the phone, and she told me she was pregnant. And I was just like, okay, let me call you back, because I really have to think about this.
I was like, what do you mean call me back? Like, you can't call me back. What?
So I go back into the meeting, and everybody's like, you seem distracted. And that's when I told them, like, yeah, I just found out moments ago that I'm actually going to be a father. So, yeah, I'm a little distracted right now.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, because I totally caught him off guard.
Yeah, you know, my instant reaction wasn't like dread or anything like a lot of people think. A lot of my guy friends are like, oh my God, you know, it's all over for you, man. That's not really true. Like I said, it just kind of hit me like, wow, that's really serious. So, okay then, all right.
It was a lot of like, okay, all right, hang on, all right, we'll talk about this later. It's like, what is it to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. But yeah, the reaction was pretty fun. Another question I get a lot is, how are you dealing with me being pregnant in particular? Obviously, there's a lot of things like mood swings, and I'm not able to do all the things that I was able to once, light on my feet. So how are you dealing with all that?
So far, actually, your pregnancy's been so smooth. I haven't had a lot to deal with.
Knock on wood.
The bed's getting a little too small for us. But other than that, I don't feel like I've had to deal with a whole lot. I just try to be a little extra courteous, make sure you don't have to lift anything heavy.
He's really good.
Or walk too far through the parking lot, or...
Which I don't mind walking, it's just really hot here, like it's...
I know, like, when you come home from work, especially if it's been a busy day, you're going to be really tired, so I don't really have high expectations of really hitting the ground running after work, or big fancy 3-course meals, sitting on the table, or anything like that, so we're not really that couple anyway, so...
No, definitely not.
I don't feel like I've had a whole lot to deal with.
I think you've handled it pretty well so far. Actually, you've been really supportive when I've needed you, and if I just if I throw up my hand and I'm sitting on the couch, you're real quick to pull me up, so...
Right, there's a lot of help me out of the chairs, for sure.
And he's really gracious about letting me have most of the bed space, because we have a queen size, and I'm using about 15 pillows right now. Well, not since we got the pregnancy pillow.
Right, and we got a 100-pound dog that likes to hang out in there, too, so...
Yeah, for like 20 minutes, and it's really annoying. Actually, it's not annoying.
I feel like I'm about 4 or 5 weeks away from sleeping on the floor.
Whatever, you're not going to sleep on the floor. Another question that I get a lot is, what is your number one concern about having a child?
I think my biggest fear, which is probably a pretty universal big fear, is on D-Day, delivery day, just making sure that nothing medically happens bad to you, and that our kid comes out normal and healthy and all of that. And like I said, I think everybody kind of has that fear. Like, that's a lot to go through. Just hope we all make it out of there just fine, one big happy family. So.
Yep, I agree. On the flip, what is it that you are most excited about being a dad, even though this was unexpected?
It'd be a good chance. Like I feel like I have a responsibility to. We're raising a little guy that's someday going to be sitting here, hopefully recording his own videos. And between now and then, I have a chance to try to really instill in him some good knowledge and some wisdom, and make sure that he knows how to handle himself and make friends and is smart and all that. So it's a good chance to.
But he's like perfect.
To make him perfect, yeah. You got to raise an Adonis, but it's a good chance to.
We were making a future husband, so
exactly.
He's got to be on his A game. He cannot.
So I'm excited to maybe hopefully I can help him skip some of the hard lessons I had to learn myself. And
he's still gonna make.
Oh yeah, he is.
And he's gonna be smarter than us too. So he's gonna be. We're gonna have to like.
But that's exciting to know that. We have a chance to put a good guy in the world and not raise just some other new loser. So. Because there's a lot of people raising a lot of losers. Right?
Oh my god.
Don't want to be that.
No. So, let's see. What's another question that I often get? I just get the real general question of, like, how's Shane doing? Like, a lot of my clients and stuff are like, how's he doing through everything? So we've kind of hit on that a little bit. But,
well, at the end of the day, I'm 33. I'm not 19 or 23. So
good point.
At this point, like, it's about time I have some kids anyway. As a matter of fact, like, we're going to have some more kids. We're going to have them soon because I don't want to be too old. So, if I was 20 and I got hit with a surprise kid, I probably wouldn't be handling it like I am now. But this is just kind of normal at this point. I don't feel like it's too earth.
Yeah.
It's not too crazy. I just want to make sure that, I can afford and provide everything everybody needs and wants. And
that's another question I get a lot, too, is how many kids do you guys think you're going to have?
I like the idea of 3. 3 kids sounds hectic, and I think that hectic kind of keeps everybody going, keeps everybody occupied. Kids can play together. I think the idea of having like an only child sitting around bored and you're their only play buddy just
because you were an only child.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Well, I mean, you had people that
that's a whole other YouTube video.
Well, good point. But I'm actually one of 3, and I loved it, and I couldn't imagine not having like a clan, kind of like I'm willing to, I don't know, it's just different.
Yeah, and I've got some friends that have, like 3 and 4 kids, and there's such a, it's like the party rolls with them. It's always exciting, and the brothers and sisters have each other to keep themselves entertained and somebody to play with, and somebody, you can see the older kids teaching the stuff they just learned to the younger kids, and I don't know, it just seems really exciting, a lot of vigor and a lot of life in the house when you get to that point.
Very proper of you to put. How do you think...
joie de vivre.
Right. How are you going to do during the delivery? Seriously.
Oh, I'm just going to go in blindfolded and some Vicks Vapor Rub shoved in my nose and sit there in a chair in a corner with my eyes shut until somebody drops a baby in my lap, and then we'll know that we made it.
Awesome. I envision me pushing and rubbing your back, being like, "Baby, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got this." It's gonna be a lot of that.
I think it'll be fine. Like I said, I know nerves are gonna be on edge. I mean, I guess I'm sitting there watching my honey bunny go through some hardcore stuff that I wouldn't want to go through.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
But I definitely am not going to be watching like The Business, because that sounds.
I don't think I want you watching.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. Well, quickly, because I'm gonna try to do this in under a minute. How do you feel about us doing a YouTube channel, and do you think we'll get to talk to you again or hear from you about stuff in the future?
Well, you guys really need to examine your budget and see if you can afford to have me back here. I know this one cameo pretty much blew out what you had, but if you guys can scrape together enough money, I'd like to participate a little bit more. I might even do kind of a guys' interest channel. I'm kind of into music and things like that, so.
Might as well. We're already on it, so we're committed.
Yeah. So you can look for my little subsection here soon.
Well, anyway, I'm going to wrap up because we're running out of time. But that's Veda Day 5, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Say bye.
See you guys.
Bye.